Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. I don't remember the last time I did this video, so I purposely did not look for it so that I'm not tempted to just keep things the same or really think too much into the ones that were already on the list. I looked at my collection and said these are the ones that I like for now, regardless of what I said previously. I do have a blush collection video up already, so that does contain swatches, but I will be showing them to you on here as well, just so that you get an idea of what exactly I'm talking about. So if you are interested in my updated top 5 MAC blushes, I hope you decide to stay tuned. First blush is Gingerly. This for me was like a no-brainer. I knew automatically this was part of the list. I've always talked highly about this blush. So here it is in the pan and here it is swatched on my skin tone. I feel that this is one of the best MAC blushes to complement tan skin. I feel like I never go wrong with Gingerly, regardless of how I do my eye makeup. It just looks flattering on tan skin. It is neutral and there's that slight brown undertone, which might yield in it being very, complementary to tan skin. I love Gingerly. I truly do. It's so good. Next up, we had Melba. I was going between this one and another shade. Spoiler alert, there is going to be a number 6. Like I'm gonna put it in there because I had the hardest time trying to pick which 5. I felt like this was a great option to put into this top 5 list because I'm looking at it as a whole. So this shade here, it does come off very pink peach with a strong swatch. However, when blended into the skin, it's very muted, it's very subtle. And again, this is another blush that I think is very complementary to tan skin. If you're trying to go for something more daytime, when you're using very light shades, very toned down makeup looks, I think Melba would be a better option than Gingerly, if I'm being completely honest. But if you have tan skin, I think that these two are definite must-haves if you're on the hunt for MAC blushes. If you're not, then obviously you don't need it. Here we have Peaches. Peaches is another one, no-brainer. It was gonna go on the list. I feel like this is the true orange warm summer shade. It is beautiful, it's stunning, and it's so pigmented. So there you have it on top of Melba. You can see the difference. Melba does have that pink, where Peaches is as true orange as you can get. It is bright, but it's not bright in the sense that it pulls neon. It brings warmth to the face and it just looks stunning on tan skin. With Gingerly and Melba, it can go with multiple different looks, where Peaches, I feel like if you want it to be very cohesive, it needs to go with certain colors, but it will be gorgeous. It will be gorgeous. If you have like a tan complexion, you gotta have these blushes. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's reiterate again. Only if you're on the hunt for some MAC blushes. Here we have Fleur Power. Fleur Power is a very pretty pink shade. Much like other MAC products, you're gonna find some shades that are pigmented and some that aren't. So this is applicable here as well. But Fleur Power, right here, you see that mid-tone pink? It does have warmth in it, which, yes, will look good on tan skin. As you guys know, I've decluttered a lot of my blushes. It was so hard for me, but I had to keep in mind what would look good on my skin. And so you're gonna find that what I stuck to and what I've kept are gonna be colors that are complementary to my skin tone. So again, there we have Fleur Power. To round off the top 5, we have Pinch Me. This is a sheer tone blush, but it is not sheer at all. Here's a swatch. You see that? That's one swipe. All the blushes that I'm sharing with you are some of MAC's best pigmented blushes, color and pigmentation. For me, as someone who has tan skin, I do like having the option of a wearable neutral pushing red. And for me, that is definitely Pinch Me. Here in the pan, you can see what I'm talking about. It pulls a little bit of that red, but it's a very muted wearable shade. And I feel like these look very great with like a very full glam look. And so adding it to the other collection that I have here, it just rounds off my top 5. So here we have like an everyday true neutral. Here we have an everyday pinky peach. Here we have a true peach. Here I have the pink option, and here I have that more like glamour red. And together, these are probably the only ones that I would truly keep. Like if I had to save only 5, it would be these ones here, because I get the full spectrum of different shades that I personally prefer on my skin tone. I did mention that I had the hardest time with the last one. It was between Melba or this, but I felt it was close to Gingerly, so I was like, nope, I'm gonna push you off to the side, but I have to mention it because it is such a beautiful shade. This here is Eternal Sun, and it is the shade that is swatched right across here. This is Gingerly, and this is Eternal Sun. It made no sense for me to put both in the same category if I'm trying to create variety, so I had to pick. And since this does pull a little bit more orange and not a true neutral like Gingerly is, I said, okay, I have peaches and I have Gingerly. If I mix the both of them, then I'm probably gonna end up with something like Eternal Sun. But to say that this isn't one of my top would be a lie to me, so I just had to do an honorable mention. And so those are my updated top 5 MAC blushes. I'm going to be looking at my old video and seeing how much has changed and how much has stayed the same. But again, I needed it to be true to my current situation, my current lifestyle, my current choices. So if you guys enjoyed this video and would like to be updated with future ones, I hope you decide to click on the red subscribe button down below. Also, this simple makeup look can be found on Instagram. First link in the description box down below, where I will post up a photo and add a full list of products in the caption to let you guys know what I used to put this makeup look together. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys. Swatches. Look at the blushes, guys. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.